Welcome. Today we're going to make a journal page from a snippet that I've made. A snippet is basically pieces of scraps glued together on a strip of paper. I have my journal here and the background's already prepared with some white acrylic ink along with splatters of high flow golden acrylics. And I'll have all of those linked for you down below. I'm adding a beautiful piece of paper that I downloaded, I bought from Cara Tutti. I'll link her as well. And this old napkin. I printed off a copy of a house that I've had and some old photos and scraps of music, and then this is also from Cara Tutti Studios that I bought and downloaded and printed. All right, so now I'm going to decide what I want to put down first on my journal page. I know I want it layered, so I think I'm going to start with the old napkin. And I'm going to rip it here. Yes, this is my Incredibles little tiny plastic ruler. I have no idea where I got it, but it works. So that's what I'm using right now because I can't find anything else. So I'm going to rip that, and I'm going to get out my old Mod Podge and an old brush. Find my brush, here it is, and then I'll dip it in here. And I'm gonna lay down, let's see, I think I'll just lay down part of it. So I'll lay down some Mod Podge, nice even thin coat of it, and put down the napkin, and you'll notice that I'm aiming from the middle out as I brush more Mod Podge on top of the napkin. So that's done, and I'm going to cut out this part of the snippet and save the rest for another use. And as I'm layering this, guess what? I think, yep, I want the rest of the napkin back on here. All right, so let's put down some more Mod Podge. There we go, lay it down. Middle out, smooth that down. That'll work. Yeah, I think I like that much better. Now I think next I'm going to put this pretty paper. Again, I'll have that linked for you. And I really like using these small rulers for tearing, even if it's an Incredibles plastic ruler, because I can't cut straight. And this really helps. I'm going to rough up the edges by tearing. And I think I'll put this right in the middle here. Now, so before I glue, I'm going to decide what I want on here. So I'm going to bring out all my little scraps. The photo, see, that looks kind of big. So let's rip the bottom portion of it off. That might give it a little bit more balanced look. Honestly, I'm not thinking that I'm liking how this is going. It just doesn't look balanced to me. So I think we're going to put this aside. So I've fussed around a bit, and I think I like these layers, just this rose paper that I have right here. So I'm going to put my Mod Podge on it, cover the back, and I'll lay it on top of the napkin, like so. Smooth that flat. That should be good. Okay, and then let's see, this little scrap I had of literally a piece of scrap paper of something I painted, but I really like the colors. So I'm just gonna put this on the corner left side here. Rub that in. It's getting a little thick. This is a little bit thicker paper, so I have to press down a little bit more to get it to hold. And then I'm gonna add my snippet that I still like. So this is pretty thick too. I'm gonna add a pretty good layer of Mod Podge to it. Try and catch all those edges. Then I'll lay this down and hold it in place. All right, I'm not so sure about the house and all that stuff, but I found this cute little bird that I painted quite a while ago, so I'm gonna cut this out. Now that he's all cut out, I'm gonna glue him down right, I think right here in this cute little corner. And now that he's glued, I'm gonna start on some writing. This is a pen I found on Amazon. Came in a pack of 6. I love it. It's super thin. I think it's like a 0.3. And I'm gonna write down the lyric, a song lyric from Josh Garrels off of his Home album. I believe it's called Morning Light. I will also link that in here. So I'm just gonna, again, just write it out, nothing fancy. I'm gonna go over the white paint. Let's see, where else do I wanna put these words? Okay. All right, I just put a hole in my page with the pen. This, yeah, that's not good. All right, so it wasn't glued. I usually on these journals, I will glue several pages together, and obviously this one wasn't glued, so it wasn't sturdy. So I'm just gonna fix this real quick so we don't see the hole. But look, as I do that, I smear the paint. Yeah, great, okay, well, all right, let me glue the bottom part down here real quick. Yeah, oh, that's so fun. Okay, let's fix this. So don't despair. This is where you have a journal page and you love it and you think that you have ruined it. But usually, like I said, I glue these together. You guys. All right, I am thrashing this poor journal. Okay, well that one's okay. That's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna, let's just keep moving forward, shall we? We're just gonna move forward. This is, yeah, there's my hole. I'm gonna keep going and finish the writing. But like I said, okay, it's smeared. I am not liking the smears. So, yeah, smear. All right, how we're gonna fix this, right? It's there and there. So, I'm gonna take my white acrylic paint, I've switched brushes. I got a little tiny brush. Take just a little bit and I'm gonna go over the word that I smeared. Add a little bit more paint because unfortunately, it's kind of smearing. Maybe if I dab it, I'm just going to cover up. That's it. I'm just going to cover up the whole part. Sometimes you just have to cover up more than what you've messed up, because as you cover it up, you mess more up. Does that make sense? Oh, it does to me. All right, so let's see. How can I want it to look how I originally put the white paint on, which was with a credit card. So let me try this little plastic. Nope. Wow. Wow, that's really good, huh, guys? Okay. All right, now we're going back to the drawing board. And I'm wiping off all of this because I have made a huge mess. Now, I'm going to put some of this paint back on the credit card, the old card, which is what I should have done in the beginning, because it'll be a thick enough layer to get rid of all the black ink that has smudged. Add it. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's see. A little bit more just to cover up this. God, that black is not, let's wipe that one more time. We'll wipe it off. This could be a whole separate video of how to repair a page. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to add some more down here so that it looks like that's originally how it was done. Just little tricks. I'm going to dry this really good. Okay. Oh, wait, but first, yeah. So while this is wet, I'm going to add the same background splashes of the orange and yellow, and I'll take my card and smush it so it looks like the rest of the page. See, like right there on the left side. Add a little bit more here. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. So I'm just going to kind of go through, add a little bit of paint here, a little bit down here so it doesn't look so stark white. Yay, it's nice and dry. I'm going to go back over it with my pen and continue writing the lyric line that I like. So the other thing I'm realizing is that this is probably even more of an older book that I use usually, and the pages are a little more fragile. So it helps that I've re-glued probably like 3 to 4 together. And then I added that extra layer of paint, the white, so that helps as well. And now I'm not going to push quite as hard with this pen because the nib is so thin, it will poke. Probably again, and I really don't feel like redoing this page again. Here we go. Thanks for hanging in there with me and fixing this page. I'll be back again with another video. And until then, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.